Here we are, Facebook Live. I'm a little bit early. I said 1:30. I'm a little bit early because what I'm going to do while I'm waiting for people to join, I'm just going to make my sourdough leaven. So while I'm waiting for people to join, I will just make this up. So this is Lindsay Sadler's recipe, or guided sourdough recipe, which is literally just 150 grams of the starter, which this smells particularly sour. I've got to done a little bit too much there. Oh, now I need a little bit more. Oh, look, you're beginning to build up. I am going to be baking the yoghurt shortly. I've just started to do... hey, Christine, how you doing? I can't see everybody else. There we go. That's the sourdough starter. I'm literally just making my sourdough leaven. So, hi, Christine. Hi, Laurie. Just while I'm waiting for people to join. So, that was 150 grams of starter. I'm just going to put in 105 grams of water. This is so funny, it's slightly over. Doing it from behind the machine. It's quite, just give you a little wave, there we go, wave, there we go. And now 200 grams of the flour, which I'm going to do like this so I don't get it over. So that's, where are we now? Oh, look, someone's coming sneaking past there, look. He's meant to be in bed. There's the junior, probably sneaking to get something that he's not supposed to have. A book, maybe. Right, 190, 197. And, oh, Mum's joined, Diane's joined. I will get round to doing the yoghurt in a minute. Good night, darling. Night. Can you hear me, everyone? I don't know if these... if everything's working, just someone say yes to me if you can hear me. I don't think that these are on. Are these on? Are these connected? Hello. I think they're connected. I'm just going to go with it. If you hopefully can hear me. So this is just the leaven that I'm making quickly for speed 5. There we go. Right. There we go. So this is the great perk of having 2 bowls for your machine. So look, that's made for the night. That'll stay overnight for my 12 hours. And now we will crack on with yogurt. So there is loads of guided recipes on Cookie Doo for yogurt, but I'm really, oh thanks Christine, yeah, great. I've adapted a really lovely creamy vanilla recipe because I actually don't put anything in. This is my yogurt, look. Milk, long life full fat milk. Some of my previous yogurt, so that's my starter. So that's going to be my yogurt base, just those 2 ingredients. And then just a bit of lemon juice and water to do the fermentation. So what we're going to do is say, if you're not comfortable, just go into Cookie Doo, click English as a language and untick the UK and just put in yogurt. And there's lots of yogurts. There's an overnight yogurt fermentation. Well, there's an overnight yogurt which is in the TM5. It works overnight under the automated recipes, I think it was, that I used to make it. Or if you want to use the fermentation, you can do this on the TM6. And there are guided recipes. Now, because I don't add anything and it is just pure set plain yogurt, I thought I'd do a quick live here. So what I'm going to do is put on my scales, and I need a spoon. There we go. And what I start off with doing is I put in 55 grams of my starter. So as I say, the starter is literally just a little bit from my previous batch. So I always save a little bit from my previous batch. Can you see, look at that, how lovely and set that is. There we go. And then it is a litre or 1,000 grams of your full fat milk. Just plop that in there. Thanks for joining, everyone. Let's say hi, Mum. Oh, hi, Mum and Dad. Oh, nice to see you. When I see that you're watching. So, oh, that's just, yep, slightly over. So just place that on. We're going to mix that quickly. So I'm going to put it on. Back to my home page. Look, I hope you can see this on here. Back to my home page, and it's going to be for 5 seconds on speed 4. There we go. That is there we go. Right. I'll just move this over a little bit. So there we go. So now that is just mixed up. Look, that's all it is. And what I do then is, see if you can see this. There we go. I just distribute it through, or pour it into these little jars. Now these are, I think, these jars are about between 120 and 140 mil, I think. I can't remember off the top of my head. But I know I normally get about 8.5 jars out of this mix. I just pour that into there. I've already steamed these, by the way. So I had actually steamed them. So they're already sterilised, these jars. And just put that in there. Can you see that? I'm just pouring this. Such a simple recipe, and it will make the most delicious yogurt, and with no nasties in whatsoever. Oh, look, somewhere I've done a slightly shorter one. There you go. Right, I'm just going to quickly rinse that out, just to get rid of the water, the milk. Quick rinse, don't even. There we go. Put that back on my Thermomix. Put your lids onto your yogurt pots. So these, in fact, both sets of these jars came from our friends in Amazon. Oh, 140 mil. Thanks, Mum. I think I'd sent you the details, hadn't I? There we go. And then these, obviously, I think. And then what you do is you put them into your Verona. Now, if you don't have these little ones and you're just using the standard jam jars, I think you can get about 3 or 4 standard sized jam jars in here. And I think when I did it with Maureen up at her house before lockdown, I think we got about, 3.5 out that mixture. So there we go, look. I've popped that up. There we go. Now, let me bring this back here because I'm going to leave this here all night. Now what I'm going to do, because I'm not using a guided recipe, you see that I went into the scales under the functions under here, look, there we go. Now what I'm going to do, oh look, Paddy's come, frightened of missing something. Are you, Paddy dog? Oh, yes I am. Right, fermentation. Oh no, wait a minute, I've gone a step too far. First and foremost, I need to go back to the weighing scales and I need to weigh in, this is now the water which you're going to ferment with. So that's 250 grams of water. It's not very much at all. And it's only on a low temperature, so don't worry, it won't... Oh, all right, Paddy, you've got a bit of a cough. So that's 250 grams of water. Good boy, Paddy. And then 30 grams of lemon juice. So that'll go to 285. Nice, Paddy's got a bit of a cough in the background. Right, so that's, I've just measured that out. Then I will then go back to, so slide across, all the way across, and you select your fermentation program. Now, it defaults to 8 hours and 70 degrees. First of all, lid on, put your Verona dish on, cap on, put your cap on, and then this needs 10 hours, this program, so you just click on the timer dial and just increase that to 10 hours. Look, there we go. It's already on 70, so it stays on 70. And then click on the jar, which is the fermentation jar. Can you see that? And then just turn your dial. There we go. That is now going to ferment for the next 10 hours. I am, because I've got it on a slight angle, I'll just put that over there like that. There we go. And I will have some lovely thick yoghurt. As I said, this is my earlier one. Look at that. It's lovely and set. Look, there we go. And there's no sugar, no milk powder, nothing. Literally just a bit of starter yoghurt, and the whole fat is quite key there. And you can use this then for cooking. You can use it in place of sour cream, and because this is lactose free for me, yeah, I do it in my curries, doing all sorts. So that is as simple as it is to do yoghurt. So you just see me get my jammies, look, getting ready for bed after my little wee nip earlier on, a bit of mulled wine. You know what I mean, don't you, Christine? You also saw me this morning just weighing out my almonds to make almond milk. So what I'm going to do, what I've done now is I put those almonds, I drained them out of the water they were soaking in for 5 to 6 hours, put them into the Thermomix. I added 1 litre or 1,000 grams of filtered water, and that's really important to help your milk stop separating. I then whizzed it up 3 minutes on speed 10, so I didn't do that on camera because obviously you who have a Thermomix knows that's really noisy. And then all I do is I put it into one of these nut bags, and then I really squeeze out all the fluid, or the milk effectively. Milk and little wee almonds. And here we have is my almond milk. Now I think I've gone just slightly over 1 litre. I'll just put that down there. There we go, and then decant it into my bottle. There we go. So that's me just finished off for the day. So this morning I started out, I restarted, reactivated the starter for the sourdough. I made, I will show you a picture of my English breakfast muffins, which I made this morning. I started making them on the YouTube video. I weighed out the almonds and let that soak. So there we go, look, some lovely litre of almond milk. I've now got yoghurt on the go. I've got my leaven here in my second bowl, which that will raise overnight and go inside. And let me just get you, these were an absolute success. Laurie's benefited from this in quarantine, haven't you, Laurie? So look at these bad boys. Oh my God, I can't wait. I didn't have one in the end, but the lovely muffins for breakfast. There we go. So that's the end of my day. I'm finished now, so all I'm going to do is just clear up here quickly. Oh, just a question. What does anybody do? I've actually found a recipe, some keto recipes for the almond meal. So what I will do is I'm going to put this out on a baking tray and just put it in the oven overnight. It's not on, but it's just as the oven cools. I'll dry that meal out, and then I'll just mill it in my Thermomix in the morning, and I've got some almond flour there. So that's our day done, really. I'll just have a quick look through and see if there's any questions. I think, let's have a look. So Christine, hi Christine, Laurie. Oh, is Anthony with you? Hi Diane, excited to watch this, Mum and Dad. Yeah, Christine, brilliant. So I think that's it then, really. If anybody's got any questions, drop me a message, or Mum and Dad, just give me a ring. But hopefully with us doing it on the Facebook Live and you see it being made, you can see it's actually really easy. But if you are struggling, I would always advise just to have a look on Cookie Dough and get the recipe nearest to you. But with this method, you can be absolutely comfortable that there's nothing in there, no sugars, no powders, no glues. It's just completely natural. Thank you very much for joining. Oh, the signal dropped out. Milk yoghurt starter at 5. Oh, the milk. Right, yeah, milk. Put your milk in, which was 1,000 grams, 55 grams of starter, speed 5 for speed 4 for 5 seconds. No temperature, just 4 seconds. Look at my notes there. Yeah, no, 5 seconds, speed 4, Diane. But what I will do is I will put it on a. I'll just put it onto a slide and put this up on Duchess of Oundle, so then you've all got it. And that's it. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm going to go say goodnight to my little bear cub and go see what Paddy's doing. He's had a little bit of a cough. Take care of. Oh, why long life? It just thickens up. I think long life, because it's been treated, it's already it thickens up easier, so the fat's more evenly distributed than just regular milk. Okay, brilliant. Thanks a lot, everybody. See you soon. And oh, don't forget, go to YouTube, Duchess of Oundle. Please view those videos, like, share and subscribe, and then you'll get notifications. Really helps my channel. And my lovely husband is working really hard behind the scenes producing my new blog, which is Duchess of Oundle as well. So watch this space. Take care. Bye, everyone.